I am just lacking motivation at this point. Another song from Effie's perspective. I just want to stimulate my mind with some creativity. I'm not tired. At 4 in the fucking morning. A very long time since I've been out on a walk. I can't really tell what kind of week it's been. Some challenging emotions. Good afternoon everyone, so welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Chloe and welcome to week 3 of Camp NaNoWriMo. It's officially week 3. It is Saturday the 15th and I literally just finished filming the week 2 vlog, just doing like a little outro for it, and it is currently 10 or about 4:45. Obviously in the afternoon, because yes, I would consider this the afternoon, because what time did I wake up this morning? Not even this morning, at about, I want to say like 12:30 is when I got up, around that sort of time. Yeah, it's bad. I have a bad sleeping pattern. I am actually about to go and get my lunch. I have quite a few things to get done today. I've already done like a couple of things, like I've cleaned the bathroom, and what else have I done? Oh, may have bought a MacBook. Like, I haven't necessarily bought it, but my parents have, and obviously I'm paying them to do that. Like, they're not just paying for it, like I'm giving them the money for it. But yeah, I now have a MacBook on the way, which is strange to say. I now have a MacBook. Is on the way, but my first payment will be on Friday. Basically, it's just going to be added like onto my rent, like the payment for it, because it's on the AI finance plan. But because I'm a part-timer, I can't do that, which is why my parents are like paying for it on their AI finance account, and I am giving them the money for it. And it does mean that I will finally have a laptop again after I want to say like 3 or 4 years now, like, because I've had my PC. Obviously, I'm keeping my PC, like that's not going anywhere, quite literally. It's still working like absolutely fine, my PC. I don't know how to word it, but I have been wanting to like get a MacBook for the longest time now, like since last Christmas actually. It's been like over 6 months, and I'm just kind of happy and excited to finally start just being able to move around a bit more. Like I'll have like it at my desk and whatnot, which does, to be fair, need sorting out, but I'll be able to like move around a bit more as well, get writing done elsewhere. That does mean though that I am going to, like, if I want Scrivener on the MacBook, then it's like I have to pay for a new license for Scrivener. But I'm hoping that like all of the information and all of my documents that I've got on my PC can be transferred to like the MacBook, even though I do think that the Scrivener, I think it's Scrivener 2, like version 2 on the PC, and then on Windows, and then version 3 on MacBook. So I really don't know how that's gonna work. But also, I was gonna say, I'm gonna wait until, you know, I can get like 50% off with NaNoWriMo. That's kind of why I've been talking about this. But there is like a 20% off code as well for it. So I don't know, because it's hopefully going to arrive. It will definitely have arrived by the end of this month. So I'm torn as to what code I'll actually use, because Scrivener is around like 40 quid usually. It might even be like 43, 45, something like that. And so anything off I'll take. I just really want the 50% off, but that's for winners. And what if I don't win? I'm obviously gonna win, because I set myself a realistic goal. I'm honestly just excited for like this next part of my life. I'm hoping that I'm gonna be able to go back to editing with DaVinci Resolve, because I loved DaVinci, I really did, on the MacBook. But also I'm also like hoping to be able to use like Logic Pro X, because that was like the main reason for me wanting a MacBook, was to be able to use that to, you know, start producing my own music. I do really need to go get lunch, to be fair. It's almost 5 PM. I don't know how any of it's gonna work, but I guess we'll just see when it does arrive. Hopefully by the end of this week, actually. Maybe you'll see me set it up a little bit. And it is now lunchtime, and I am gonna watch some the Good Doctor.
It was always
Fuck off. So it's now a lot later. It's actually 6:45, 6:45, 6:50, and I have now had my lunch. I actually finished it like, I want to say 20 minutes ago, and so I've just been letting my food go down. Finished an episode of The Good Doctor. I think I actually ended up watching 2 episodes of that, and now I'm basically just gonna get some like video editing done for like 45-50 minutes, and then I fancy getting my guitar out, and then after dinner I will get my writing work done. At the moment I'm literally just editing my week 1 vlog actually, and there is a lot left to do of it. I'm at 8 minutes, which is better than I thought I was at. I thought I was only at like 6 minutes, but I'm at 8 minutes 42 seconds out of 1 hour 44 minutes. So there is a lot left to do. I had wanted this video to go up this week, but obviously my weekend in the life vlog took, like, the edit of that took a long time, so that ran over into this week, which has delayed me editing my week 1 vlog. So I'm gonna get a little bit of that done and yeah, just sort of chill out, relax. I feel pretty relaxed and I'm not too sure why. I just feel like there's no need to be pushing myself too much today because it's the weekend. I'm just gonna go with the flow and do what I can. So it is now about an hour later. It's actually 20 to 8 right now, and I have just been sat at my computer for like the past hour editing, and I'm gonna show you how much I've actually gotten done. And so I am at 17 minutes 49. So I've essentially just done 10 minutes of editing of like the actual footage, because I think beforehand I was at like 8 something minutes, so I've done another decent chunk of editing, and that is 17 minutes 49 seconds out of 1 hour 33 minutes, and I think actually it was 1 hour 44 minutes. So I have successfully cut out about 11 minutes in that hour, as well as done a good 10-minute chunk of trim edits, which is, in my opinion, actually pretty good. You can probably tell this sort of editing tires me out so much. I guess it probably doesn't help that I think I only got like 7 hours of sleep last night. I literally slept from like 5 in the morning to 12 p.m. It's actually really bad for me. But now I feel like I just need something to eat. I need to go and refill my water, because in that hour of editing I almost drank like a whole pint of water. And I'm gonna get my guitar out and just have a little bit of fun with it, because I need it. And also I'm just excited about the fact that I now have a MacBook on the way. It's now like about 20 to 10, as you can see. I am only just about to eat dinner because I don't know what it was. I was just putting off going down to get it despite being hungry, and it's literally just like this curry that my mum made. I don't know what type of curry it is. I just know that this kind of curry is probably one of the best I've ever had, and that's a big statement for me to make. I am obviously gonna watch some more of The Good Doctor. I'm gonna watch this, eat my dinner. It is now about 11:15. I have now like finished my dinner, and so now I am about to get some writing work done, which I'm kind of excited about. And this evening, yes, I'm going to be continuing working on the aftermath of Effie being outed. Do not know what my mum is laughing at. I really don't. I think my goal for this evening is to do between about 40 to 50 minutes, and so it is approaching 11:20, so I am just gonna get into it and see how much I can actually get done.
body, cold against the concrete, but I can't seem to get enough. My mind is fixed on what it wants. I just let you beat me. Looks can be deceiving. Let you get the best of me. In bed with my worst enemy. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Back up and get me home. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Back up and get me. So put your hand in mine. Follow me. Let me waste your time. Set up feet. Do some stupid shit. Take a seat. Let me waste your time. So put your
Good afternoon everyone. So it is now Sunday the 16th and it's currently about 20 past 7. So some people would even say that this isn't even the afternoon anymore, it's more like evening. And to be fair, in a way, I don't know what it is, but like I only had lunch under an hour ago. I think I finished about an hour ago. It's like officially my afternoon, but my evening doesn't start until I have dinner at like 9 p.m. But it is only 20 past 7. There are a couple of things that I would like to get done in like the next hour and a half before I have to go, like before I go get my dinner, because that's just when I'm used to eating. Like I feel like a lot of the time, because I have gotten so used to like working evening shifts at work, like 4 till 8, that's just what my routine is now. You know, having dinner at 9 p.m. Not exactly, just around 9 p.m, but it's around the same time every night. I don't know if anyone could tell, last night I was not that focused when it came to my writing session. I think it was late, I was tired, even though I still didn't sleep until around 4 a.m. Didn't actually know what time I fell asleep, 4:30 maybe. I really need to be going to bed a little bit earlier each night because I am literally terrible at going to bed early. For me anyway. I've been going to bed at like 3 a.m, sleeping around 4:30. That is late for me. My usual, I'd say, is probably 3 a.m. I'd like to get back to that. So I'd like it to be so that my sleep routine, my sleep hours are from like 2 a.m. to 9 a.m, 10 a.m. That just seems to be what works for me. But now, I think the first thing I want to do before my evening start is I want to sort out my new bullet journal, because obviously my current one is this one. I am coming to the last few pages of it actually. I have had this one for about a year now, because when you look back on the very first page, yep, it says July 2022. So I've gotten a good year out of it. I used to put stickers in them. I do really need to start using my stickers again because I do like them. But yeah, this one is coming to an end, and so I ordered literally a new one yesterday and it came a little bit earlier. Like I ordered it yesterday, I think around this sort of time actually, between like 5 and 7 p.m. And so because it's brand new, it does need some stickers on it. Like it's nice and flat. By the way, I will make sure to leave the notebook that I use for like my bullet journaling down below. It's literally the Moleskine extra large, I think. It's 19 by 25 centimeter one, so it's essentially a B5 notebook. I actually love the B5 notebook sizes. They are just, I find, the best sort of size, because I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. I find A5 too small, A4 too big, and B5 is like smack bang in the middle. It's just perfect. But yeah, nice and flat. I'm just trying to find the little bookmark tab thingy. Yeah, this is literally just a new version of this one. Just obviously this one's like gotten quite thick, and you can see at the bottom the pages are crinkled now from it being almost done with. The plan with this one is to, I am thinking maybe stickers on the front and back. Maybe. I've got some stickers here. I would link them down below, but at the moment the website that I got them from is currently like closed because I'm not entirely sure, but I'll make sure to leave like their Instagram account down below. It's from shop Juniper Moon. I actually love the stickers from there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay them out first, get a feel for what I want of it on it, and then also along with this I want to get a bit more editing done, and then obviously this evening we'll be writing. I have now completed the stickers, the front of my new bullet journal. I do still have a few more pages in this one, like a couple more weeks at the most, I think. So the end of July, really. And then it will be a case of moving to this one. So during those few weeks, I will need to sort this new one out. And I did notice I have this sticker on my current one and the exact same sticker pretty much on my new one. I am pretty happy with this one, and like I said, I'll make sure to leave Shop Juniper Moon linked down below, like their Instagram page, because I know that their shop's not open currently because they're like, the creator is going, like, has some health stuff going on, or she did have. I'll just make sure to leave Shop Juniper Moon and Gabriella Lindley linked down below. Now, oh actually, I'm going to keep hold of this one, obviously. I'm going to, like, with my new one, I'm going to just mark this first page, which I may or may not just ignore because it's the one that sort of folds up. I'm going to tick a couple things off. Also, it is currently raining, so obviously I've had breakfast and lunch, and I've journaled, had my pamper shower, did a face mask, got ready, planned out my week. I don't really have anything else I can really tick off, so I actually need to do some stuff before I do anything else. Obviously this is my priority, this video edit week 1. Also at some point I really want to sort out my makeup bag because it currently looks like this. Yeah, it's really not ideal, and it's also a very old bag. I've had it for like over 5 years at this point, and I just need to like sort it out into the new bags that I got, because it's like skincare as well that I need to sort out, and they will just be going into like one of these 3 bags here. Obviously this one I have to actually take the stuff out that's already in there to be able to do anything. In all honesty though, I am just lacking motivation at this point. You know, it's Sunday, I don't know what it is, I just don't feel like doing anything, but I know I do need to get things done. Did I mention that you may have seen last night's writing session? I really didn't feel that focused at all. I just wasn't focused last night with my writing session. I kind of got into it at the end, but then obviously needed to like stop to call my boyfriend for the evening because it was like midnight or whatever. But I did eventually get into it. Again, not really feeling like doing anything today either. It's a weird feeling, but I know if I don't stop vlogging, I'm going to hate myself because of all of the editing that I'll need to do. So I am going to I'm going to aim for about half an hour of editing and go from there. The point that I am at now, let me just get this up. Oh, I may have shown this last night, but the whole thing is an hour 33 minutes. And what point am I at? 17 minutes 49 seconds. And I'm probably going to aim for the 30-minute mark, probably. This is what the rain is currently like. And there is a little bit of sun actually, so there's got to be some sort of rainbow somewhere. It's like 2 minutes to 8, as you can see, and I got a total of not even 5 minutes of editing done. I just felt like I couldn't carry on doing that. I'm just not in that editing mindset. I just want to be creative. Like, I was like just doing a little bit of editing, and I just thought to myself, you know what, I could do this later. Right now I kind of just want to do something creative. I want to get my guitar out. I maybe want to get my writing session in early today so I can get a little bit extra done. I kind of want to write a song, another song from Effie's perspective, because the part of the week 1 vlog that I just edited was me talking about the first song I wrote from Effie's perspective. So now, naturally, I want to write another song in the current like situation of hers that I'm brainstorming. I just feel like I've got a lot of creativity juices at the moment. I don't know the best way to put it, and I just want to put it to good use. And it's now like nice and sunny, the rain has stopped. I think I need to nope, the rain is starting again. I think I just need to like actually do something creative and boost my mind. I don't know what the exact words are that I'm looking for, but I just want to stimulate my mind. I think that is the word that I'm looking for. I just want to stimulate my mind with some creativity. I feel like I've just had some sort of epiphany. I really have. I'm gonna whip out my guitar. You know what? I don't know what it is, but when it comes to like creativity, it's like my oxygen. I need it to be able to breathe. Okay, what is going on with me? I'm going a bit cray-cray. But like I said, I just need something to stimulate my mind. Otherwise, I feel like later I'm not going to be able to focus on anything. Maybe by doing this now, I'm helping myself out for this evening. I'm gonna kick these slippers off because it's gonna whip out my footstool. I bloody love this thing. I've used it like a total of maybe not even like 5 times, but it's so worth it. I did get this for my birthday from my boyfriend, and my boyfriend paid for it. But it's so comfortable. It's just so good if you're a long time guitarist. It's just an absolute must. I do think I still need like a thigh cushion, like something to protect my thigh when I'm actually playing, because the guitar digs into my thigh like mad. It is so uncomfortable. Maybe I'll buy that for myself at some point, or maybe my boyfriend will pay for it, like a nice boyfriend. I don't know what it is. I'm just like needing to stimulate my mind. I swear I have traits of ADHD. Yes, I have a proper medical diagnosis of autism, ASD, autism spectrum disorder. I feel like there are definitely parts of me that's just like, woohoo, gotta do something that's not what I need to be doing. This footstool is like heaven. Anyway, I need to tune this. Right, I've now tuned up with my chromatic tuner. It's now 5 to 10. About 5 to 10. Yes, I am only just sitting down to have dinner, but I spent about an hour and a half writing a song, which is now complete. I'm not gonna I don't want to show off too much, but just a little, because obviously it is all from Effie's point of view, and so I think it's just, sometimes I think it's nice to write a song from like a different perspective, from like a different person's perspective, because I do find that it helps me songwrite a lot better. And so I think this one is going to be called, obviously you might have seen like the working title, like Breaking. The actual title for this song will be called Dig My Grave, unless I couldn't pick something else out of the song for the actual title of the song. But now, yes, I am going to eat my dinner. I am hungry. It's just sat in front of me, waiting for me to eat it.
Never got it, why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, cause I got no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough for you. Wish you could be
Good evening, everyone. So it is now, I was about to say Sunday, it's Monday, the 17th. It's currently about 25 past 10. Can you tell? I'm just quite tired right now because one, I didn't sleep very well last night from about 4:30 to about quarter past 12. I had just a bit more of an exhausting shift at work today. I'm tired because I haven't already said that. I don't really know what I was planning on saying, but tonight, before I even get any writing work done, I need to get a bit of editing done first. Maybe like half an hour, maybe not that much. Like do half an hour of editing, half an hour of writing work because of how tired I am. Last night, I know I didn't really talk about anything, like I was going to, and then I just thought, well, I just didn't fancy it. Just didn't fancy like talking to the camera. So last night I did half an hour, I did 30 minutes, and I completely forgot to write in what I actually did. I literally just carried on working on the aftermath of Effie being outed by her first partner. So I basically just need to write that. I'm just gonna put carried on working on the aftermath of Effie being outed by Ophelia and Effie reaching the point of breakdown after 5 weeks of bullying and abuse from other students, confessing everything to Reese at the leisure centre. Do I even bother putting in like my plan of action or like action plan, because literally it's what I'm going to be doing this evening. I'm just basically going to be continuing with the whole aftermath of Effie being outed and being out, going through all of the bullying and the abuse and from other students and how Effie reaches the point of breakdown. And I'm just like, but before I even do any writing work, I do need to get some editing done because I've still got a lot more left to edit of this vlog actually. Yeah, what point am I at? I'm at 25 minutes, when it will focus. 25 minutes 35 seconds of 1 hour 23 minutes. So I'm doing well with this edit, and it also just doesn't look like much either. I basically just film like strictly writing stuff on the first week. So when it comes around to like editing week 2, yeah, it's gonna be a bit different. When you love someone, you tell them that you do. Don't waste a second or a breath. You don't know when you're gonna lose and not gone. But you didn't make the calls, and now you live with your mistakes, 'cause it's all your fault. So it breaks my heart that I let you leave. Good evening everyone. So it is now Tuesday the 18th. Don't know what it is, but like, I'm fucking knackered. Yes, my 4-hour shift makes me tired. Mind you, there's a lot of things that make me tired. It's not just that. But anyway, good evening. It is about 10 past 11, yeah, literally. And I've had a bit of a weird day today because like literally I haven't started on anything yet. Literally this evening I'm gonna get like possibly 20 minutes of editing done and then like a little bit of writing work done because I want to balance it out because they both need doing. Like I would like to get both things done, so therefore going to be doing a little bit. Yeah, I've had a bit of a weird day today because my MacBook arrived and it is the MacBook Pro 2022. Basically, I'm still like getting myself acquainted with it and like installing things. Yeah, basically I'm still like sorting it out, figuring it out. But for right now, I should probably close. Actually, no, I'm not going to close it down because there are some extra things that I would like to do tonight. Sort it out, but to be honest, right now I really should be editing. I'm gonna put this to one side because that's not what this vlog is about, though I am excited to finally have a MacBook laptop again, and I have downloaded Scrivener, but obviously I need like the right things to be able to plug my USB on to see if I can transfer my Scrivener files from my computer to the laptop, which I just have a really bad feeling about. To be honest, I feel like it's not gonna like transfer. I'm just really worried about that, but also it would be really nice to get some writing work done in a place that's not this very space. But I'm now going to get some editing done because my video really needs editing. I'm at 30 minutes right now out of 116, 1 hour 16 minutes, and then once I've done a bit of this I'm going to get some writing work done because if I have a look at my NaNoWriMo graph, I am currently at 435, but I don't know what I'm actually supposed to be at though. I'd have to change it to 435. I'd need to be at 441. I want to see how many days off I've taken already. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it is week 3, so I very well could take a day off. I just don't want it to be tonight, I don't think. So I could take another day off, like if I wanted to, but I think tonight I would like to get some done because basically if I don't win NaNoWriMo, I will not get 50% off Scrivener for my MacBook. So yeah, I really need that, which is why I'm saying that I have got to do some writing work tonight because there is an incentive after all of this. 50% off Scrivener, which is actually pretty decent because I saw it was about 50 quid. I'm just like, that's extortionate. Mind you, I think I remember the last time like I paid for Scrivener for my PC was like £43 originally, and then I had 20% off, possibly from like a 20% off a few years ago when I did NaNoWriMo, and obviously it's now saying that it's 50 quid, so I really need that 50% off.
Within the clouds, my body feels the pulse. My feet are saying round and round we go.
can feel my body cold cold against the concrete, but I can't seem to get enough. My mind is fixed on what it wants. I just let you beat me. Looks can be deceiving. Let you get the best of me. In bed with my worst enemy. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Back up and get me home. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Back up and get me. So put your hand in mine. Follow me. Let me waste your time. Set up feet. Do some stupid shit. Take a seat. Let me waste your time. So put your
Good evening, everyone. It is now Wednesday, and it is currently about 20 past 11. Yeah, it's quite late. I actually finished my dinner like an hour ago. Ideally, should have started on like editing and writing back then, but no, instead of that I decided to look at accessories for my MacBook on Amazon, because I do actually have like an Amazon gift card from my birthday, which is, you know, that's basically what I'm going to be using a gift card on. I just feel like this week has been such a weird week. I've not been properly with it. I've been feeling kind of shit about myself, and I would say more so than usual. I don't know what's going on. I've also got these two spots here and this one here, which you can't really see, thank God. Just looks like I've got a red nose. I just feel like I haven't been properly with it this entire week. Like, I feel like I've just not been doing too well. I feel like I'm not even functioning properly. Like, I'm at a 40% functioning rate, or whatever you want to say. However you want to say it. Like, I feel like I'm only 40% functioning at the moment, which to me is quite low, because I'd say I'm usually functioning at about 70%. So I'm really not doing too well. And so I feel like I'm just like putting things off a lot. Like, I'm doing, well, I feel like I'm kind of doing right now, but also kind of not, because I was already putting it off, and I'm putting it off even more. But I'm gonna get like a little bit of editing done before getting some writing work done before I have to call my boyfriend. And I do actually need to go to bed early tonight as well, because I have a driving lesson tomorrow, and I absolutely need a decent night's sleep. I really do. Because in my head I keep saying like, I'm not tired at 4 in the fucking morning. It's not good. I'm just going through some stuff right now. Like, I feel like I've just got a lot of brain fog. I'm very scatterbrained at the moment, and I'm not sleeping well, which is why I think my sleep is like functioning. Yeah, my sleep is definitely affecting my functioning. I really want to get some of this like video edit done, and then get a little bit of writing work done. Oh, right, of course, today that kind of makes things a bit better, because I'm looking at my graph right now, because I was going through it yesterday, and I am due like a day off, and my last day off was the 13th. Yeah, I'm not going to get any writing done this evening because I need to focus on my editing, which I had made that decision last night and I just completely forgot. How did I forget? I really don't know. I am at 465. Yeah, I'm at 465. Sorry about the wobble. And my point for today, like the point I needed to get to for today, was like 466, which I can't. Would have been 466. I'm literally a minute out. I'm gonna be taking today off. It definitely makes me feel a lot better knowing that I can take another day off now, because it's been what? It's my last day off was the 13th, so that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's 5 days in a row. No wonder why I'm so fucking exhausted. I've been doing 5 days in a row of like around 30 minutes on writing, and I know it sounds like absolutely nothing, but combine that with like my 4-hour shifts for a week and the time I spend sleeping and everything else, is actually quite a lot. So yeah, I'm just glad today I'm doing nothing, as in writing wise. Like, I've done quite a bit already today, despite feeling like shit. Oh, I'm at 32 minutes 37 seconds of 1 hour 11 minutes 54 seconds.
I keep holding on for a better day. I lean on you when the world's astray. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer.
Good evening, everyone. So it is now Thursday the 20th. It is about 10 past 11 and I am actually feeling pretty good. I've just generally had a really good day. I had my driving lesson. I'd say this morning, it technically was my morning, went on the motorway for the first time, because you can go on the motorway with a qualified instructor with a provisional, but I believe you can't with someone that's not qualified. Anyway, it was a good lesson actually, that lesson. And I came home, like unloaded the dishwasher, had lunch, went to work. I've just been surprisingly positive today. And I say surprisingly because I got like 5 hours of sleep last night. But then maybe it's also because of the fact that I woke up early, for me anyway, which made me feel good as well. I just genuinely had such a good day. Like, I'm feeling really good. There have been a few like setbacks, but I've just been feeling pretty happy. Like, I'd even go as far to say I've been like a 9 out of 10, which is rare. That is rare for me. I really have just had a good day, and good days for me are rare. In the next hour, I basically need to get a little bit of my trim edit done, and then also some writing work. I should really check my nano stats, because obviously I didn't do anything yesterday. So what do I need to actually be at today? 490, and I'm at 465. So that's 25 minutes. That's really not that much. So that's definitely doable. So that's writing. What about my video? I did a little bit earlier actually, so I am at 42, when it decides to focus, 42 minutes 34 seconds out of 59 minutes. Oh, getting close, getting close. I am going to be finishing this edit, not tonight, but definitely tomorrow.
Don't I make you feel something? Or maybe you can't feel anything. She's not gonna give you everything. I wish you could be happy, yeah. But I can't lie. LA made you crazy, yeah. You don't care what's real no more. No, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. This is goodbye, bye. LA made you crazy, yeah. You got me feeling like a firebolt, high in the sky, looking like a thunderstorm, boy. Here we go. You're easy to remember, so hard to forget. Baby, it's a coward way you strut. How could I not worship every inch your feet have touched? Baby, run away with me. You kill it lonely. You make my eyes unsee. All the crazy. You make my heart believe there's only one of you, baby. Run away with me. Don't leave me lonely. You make my eyes unsee. All the crazy. You make my heart believe. There's no more clouds on the freeway. Now tell me you stay.
Good evening, everyone. So It is now Friday evening. It is currently about 7:30. There you go. I'm actually feeling pretty good right now. I've had a bit of a slow day already today because I woke up at like, I want to say 12:30 or something, just before 12:30 maybe. It was a bit late to be waking up, and then I literally had breakfast and showered, and well, I did some editing before I had any breakfast and before I showered. I've also just, well, not long got back from a little short walk down by the riverside. It was literally like a 15-20 minute walk, but I feel good for having gone out and actually had a bit of a walk, because it has been a very long time since I've been out on a walk, and I think the reason why it's been so long is because my anxiety around walks have been sky high. And like, I got back like, I want to say 20 minutes ago, got back from that 20-minute walk. I do just feel better within myself for just doing it, because it's been so long. I just really want to get back into my walks. I love being out in nature. On one hand, I'm a homebody, but also I love being active in the sense of like, I don't know how you would describe it, but I like things like canoeing, kayaking, rock climbing. I even did some coast steering once and absolutely loved it. Not the short rocks, but jumping off the big rock. Oh yeah, I did that. I love that sort of thing. Also, yeah, back in, I think it was 2017, I did NCS and absolutely loved it. And then when I was in secondary school, I've kind of gone off on a tangent here, you know, just to get the point out, really. When I was in secondary school, I think years 7 to 9 it was, I was like part of this youth adventure trust thing where like they selected a couple students from different schools in the area or something. So I went to, what was it? It was Forest of Dean, Penkethly and Brownsea Island. I just love that sort of thing. I do wish in a way that I had like figured out a way to keep with it, but I used to love that sort of stuff and would love it again if I did it now. I just don't know how, like, at this sort of age you have to pay for those things, and you know, I think part of the fun that I had as a child was not worrying about things like that. I used to be a very active person and I've now very much become a homebody. I do think it's got something a little to do with like my anxiety and like my ASD and my autism spectrum disorder. Things do change as you get older, but to be fair, I've gone off point. I've gone off topic, haven't I? I enjoyed getting out for my little 20-minute walk, and I do really want to do it again tomorrow evening maybe, I don't know, because I think it's supposed to rain over this weekend. So what I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to get some more of my video edited. I don't know how much I'm going to get done. My parents are currently out, which is why I like my bedroom doors open, and my brother's literally always out, so I am home alone right now. So I'm just going to leave my door open and edit some of this video. I really don't have that much left to go, but honestly it's like 5 minutes, 7 max I think. So I'm at 47 minutes 18 of 55 minutes 18 seconds. Okay, well, I literally have 8 minutes left of this video to edit it. It is now a lot later. It's actually about 11:30 and I have now fully finished editing the vlog. The week 1 vlog is finally exporting. You might be able to tell from the whirring in the background, because that is my computer exporting the video. Literally all done, music and everything. It's just exporting now, and fingers crossed will be going up tomorrow. But now I'm actually going to get myself set up to get some writing work done. So I want to open up Scrivener. I've also now had my dinner, burger and chips, both of which were mostly homemade and cooked in the air fryer. the new air fryer that my mum bought. The only thing that wasn't homemade was obviously like the burger fillings, as in that the toppers like onions, cheese slice, pepper and lettuce. That's what I had on mine, and tomato ketchup, or just ketchup. The only thing I was gonna say that wasn't the only thing that wasn't homemade was obviously the burger bun. Otherwise, it was all absolutely delicious, and I think my stomach appreciated the homemade food because it was mostly not processed foods. And like I've noticed that my stomach reacted a lot better to tonight's dinner as opposed to like the past few nights. It could be hormones though as well. I really don't know. My stomach has just been really funny recently. I am going to stop taking this like peppermint oil for a few days though, see if that makes a difference. But for right now, I do want to get some writing work done, and I'm debating whether or not to sort of like do it on my MacBook. You may have noticed I do have like lagging issues with my desktop because it's a wireless keyboard. Whilst it's great, you know, for moving around and whatnot, it's not the most ideal when I'm trying to write and I'm deep into it, because it'll do like a little tss of like, I don't know, a part of the tower. I don't know what that's about. I really don't. I'm debating whether or not like I'm gonna have Scrivener open up on my PC and I'm gonna be like referring to that, and then I'll probably just open like a Scrivener document, start random Scrivener document as well on my MacBook, and then I'll transfer the notes like via email or something. That'll probably be the easiest way, to be honest. And actually this evening, the main thing I really want to get done is I want to work on more of like Evie's career and like her college life. Maybe just skip a couple years, I don't know. I just want to be working more on like her career and like her music stuff as well. I'm just going to get some writing work done.
In the morning with someone new, I wanna do the things they say we shouldn't do. I wanna wake up in the morning with someone new. Live life like it's a piece and break the rules. I wanna wake up in the morning.
Good evening everyone. So it is now Saturday the 22nd of July. That basically means that week 3 is now officially over. It is actually 8:30 in the evening, obviously. I'm not really sure how this past week has gone in terms of like writing work. I think I've taken a total of like 1 day off. I do actually need to check my stats, my profile. I can't really tell what kind of week it's been. It's been a bit of a weird one. I feel like I've not really been quite with it. Like I've been through some challenging emotions, challenging feelings. I also just feel like it's been quite a long week. I just really don't know what to think of this week. It's just been such a weird one. Like, I've been in such a weird headspace, such a weird like mental state. I am actually though going to show what my nanograph is looking like. I feel like I've been pretty consistent with the whole thing, like this month already. I'm just doing quite well. Like, I feel like this whole like realistic planning situation really works for me. And maybe it doesn't work for other people. I do really feel like it's something that other people should try out, like in terms of planning realistically for Camp NaNoWriMo, instead of just saying that I want to get so much done every single day. The problem with just saying that means that you're not giving yourself a break. Like, this whole thing for me is about planning my breaks, planning my days off, everything like that. I do actually want to see how many days off I've taken. So already that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm ignoring this one because that's today. So I've taken 6. That's kind of like my weekly, because I said I wanted to do 5 days per week. So that's 2 days off per week, meaning that I have literally taken all of my days off for the 3 weeks, which makes sense because it is the end of week 3 now. So if I wanted to take like today off, for example, I could, but I probably won't be doing that, just because I'll probably want to take like a couple of days off later on in the week. I have to be careful with when I take the next, like the last 2 days off, because that will really affect my overall progress, as this graph says. So I'm sprinkling my days off wisely throughout the month, I feel like. And last night I actually did 35 minutes, which was pretty good actually, even though I did have a little bit of trouble focusing, but I think that was just because I was on a different device, like I said. And my total is 525. It's what I'm ending week 3 with, basically. And I think that's pretty good, because 760 minus 525. That's 235 minutes for basically the next week. So that's 7 days, and then the last 3 days, I think it is. Because obviously you've got to count in 29th, 30th and the 31st. So because this week is like from the 22nd to the 28th technically, but obviously these last 3 days I'm just including in week 4. So that's 10 days basically, including today. So if I was to divide that, let's just say by 10 for the time being, 23.5 minutes per day. Obviously I'm not doing that though, it's more like divided by 8. Let me check what that is then. So that's 235 divided by 8. That's about 29.4 minutes a day. So you might as well just round that up to like 30, to be honest. And yeah, that is pretty much correct. 30 times 8, that's 240. So if I were to do that, I would definitely win. But I think overall, like looking at my graph and seeing the progress, like the visual progress in front of me, it's definitely been a decent week in terms of how much I've been able to get done. Because I honestly don't remember what my original plan was. And it's literally been the same the entire month. Like, I haven't changed my goal or anything. I've just stuck with it. Oh my god. So my original plan was, how do I not even remember this, first of all? My original plan was to do 4 days a week, and each of the sessions being about 40 minutes long, which would have meant 12 days off in total, with 19 remaining. 19 times 40, 760. But because I've been doing 5 days a week with 2 days off instead of my original plan of 4 days a week with 3 days off, it's changed slightly, but I'm doing only 30 minutes which is 690 minutes. That's 23 times 30, 690, which would kind of explain why I'm struggling. So actually, if I was to do 40 minutes, 4 days a week, I would get more done. But honestly, it just doesn't feel possible. I feel like I'm much better off doing 5 days a week, which is why I'm struggling to reach my goal. But I don't feel like I want to change it. If I was to do the calculation, so let's do 760 divided by 30, because if I divided that by 40, I would get the same answer of, it would basically just come back as 19. My issue is I've just stated I'm doing less, basically, than I had originally planned to, which I'm gonna work through in week 4 and try to figure out if I can actually reach my goal by doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna leave this vlog here. I am sorry if it's a bit long. If you enjoyed week 3, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe down below and ding the bell to be notified for every single time I upload. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.
But I can't stop our body talk. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Back up and get me home. This is a no-go. I just can't take